Have you ever felt that there's something more between you two, something beyond words, but for some reason, it has never been said? Something that your heart has always known, but your mind tried to silence? Today, your guiding angel is here to reveal the truth that you've always felt but never fully understood. There's a version of your love story that needs to be heard, understood, and lived. If you've made it this far, it's no coincidence. It's time to discover what truly connects you two and how this connection can change everything. Stay with me, because this message might be exactly what you need to hear. From the beginning, it was clear that there was something different between you two. Even with a quieter and more reserved personality, this person couldn't hide the interest that arose as soon as they met you. Something within them was instantly drawn to you, a genuine and deep curiosity that sparked right away. They realized there was something special in this encounter, something that made their heart beat a little faster, and brought to mind thoughts that had never been so frequent. Days passed, and this person found themselves increasingly wrapped up in the idea of you. It wasn't just a fleeting thought, but something that repeated every moment of the day. They thought of you when they woke up, during their daily activities, and especially at night, when their mind was calmer and their thoughts more intense. It was as if suddenly, their life had gained a new perspective, and that perspective was you. The affection and admiration only grew. With each new conversation, each meeting, each exchange of glances, they felt they were uncovering more about you and at the same time, discovering more about themselves. They considered you an amazing person, someone they were lucky to have met. And this feeling of gratitude for having you in their life only reinforced the idea that something much greater was blossoming between you two. This special connection, which seemed to have been planted in the first instant, quickly flourished. It was as if something inside them was being carefully nurtured with each new thought and feeling that arose. The love and admiration for you intensified every day, creating a bond that became stronger, more genuine. This person felt they were building something that gradually became indispensable in their life. It wasn't just about spending time thinking of you, it was about feeling they had found someone with whom they could build something truly significant. Your presence in their life became increasingly essential, and they couldn't imagine a future without this connection. There was a growing certainty that something extraordinary was happening, something that needed to be nurtured with care because it was too precious to be set aside. Each day, they found themselves more involved, more convinced that this relationship was special, unique. The happiness they felt when they were with you became almost tangible, a sensation that filled their heart and gave meaning to everything. And so they longed for more moments by your side, with a conviction that this story still had much to offer, full of love, affection, and a growing bond. Suddenly, you found yourself plunged into a confusion you couldn't foresee. Everything was going so well, you both seemed to be in sync, the conversations were constant, full of energy, and there was a connection that seemed promising. Every word exchanged, every meeting, brought a sense of comfort and a pleasant anticipation for the next moment together. It was almost as if you had found someone with whom to share meaningful moments, someone who understood you and made every interaction worthwhile. But then, something changed. And it changed so suddenly that you barely had time to process it. The attention, the affection, that warmth you felt from the other side simply disappeared. All of a sudden, the presence that was once strong and engaging became cold and distant. The person who was once so present, so interested, began to drift away. And this withdrawal was quick, almost imperceptible at first, but so impactful that it left you wondering where you went wrong, what happened for things to change so drastically. Those daily conversations, which were a highlight of your day, became scarce. What was once natural and fluid communication now seemed forced, sporadic, almost as if the interest had completely dissipated. What was a pleasant routine, a habit that brought joy, suddenly became something rare, and when it did happen, it felt like the person was just going through the motions, without the same enthusiasm as before. This change, so abrupt and unexplained, left you with a void, a sense of loss that's hard to describe. It's as if all the positive energy that existed between you two had been sucked out of the room, leaving only silence and distance. And there's no way not to feel affected by this. That sense of connection which was growing, now feels like just a distant memory, almost as if it was never real. This person, throughout life, has accumulated deep wounds that have shaped the way they relate to the world. They carry within themselves a mix of emotions that keep them in a constant state of alert, especially when things seem to be going well. It's as if happiness and success were, for them, a trap waiting to snap shut. There's a latent fear that when everything starts to go right, something terrible is about to happen, an experience they've lived through so many times that it's become almost instinctive. This fear isn't rational, it's visceral. It stems from the trauma of abandonment, from losses that haven't been properly healed, and that still haunt them. The idea of reliving that pain is so terrifying that, often, they prefer to preempt the suffering. They sabotage themselves, push away good things, the people they love, because deep down, they believe that this will protect them from the inevitable pain that would come sooner or later. It's a way of maintaining control in a world that, to them, always seems on the verge of collapse. What you need to understand, and this is crucial, is that this behavior has nothing to do with you or what you two have together. It's not a lack of love or appreciation for the relationship. Quite the opposite, it's the fear of losing something so precious that makes them act this way. This behavior is a reflection of the scars they still carry, of the lessons life has cruelly taught them. They've learned, often unconsciously, that anything too good has a price, and that price is suffering. So when they pull away, when it seems like they're sabotaging what you two have, it's because inside them there's a voice that says happiness doesn't last, that love isn't eternal, and that it's better to step back before everything falls apart. This self-protective move is a way to try to avoid a greater pain, a pain they've already felt and that still echoes in their soul. It's important that you view this with compassion, to understand that these actions aren't a reflection of you, but of their wounds. They're in a constant battle with themselves, trying to balance the desire to be happy with the fear of suffering again. And this battle, unfortunately, makes them act in ways that may seem inexplicable or even painful for those by their side. They were living a moment of pure joy, feeling genuine happiness every time they were with you. Each shared moment made them see in you an extraordinarily fun person, someone whose presence lit up the room in an undeniable way. In their eyes, you were someone special, someone who, with your kindness, touched their heart deeply. The energy you transmitted was contagious, and the kindness present in each of your gestures only reinforced this image of you as an incredible person. They felt, with all possible intensity, that things between you two were flowing naturally, with a lightness that made them believe you were on the right path. It was then that they caught themselves thinking, wow, this is really moving forward. It's happening, and I feel so good, so light, so happy about it. I love how we communicate, how there's this harmony, this deep connection between us. It's like we're souls that have somehow recognized each other. However, amidst all this happiness, a different feeling began to emerge. A subtle fear that gradually grew, making them stop to reflect. This fear whispered to them, my God, everything is going so well, but what if suddenly, this person ends up breaking my heart? Am I ready for that? Is all this happiness real, or is it too good to be true? Things are falling into place so perfectly, but could that be why everything might fall apart? Will I end up getting hurt? Maybe I should slow down before something goes wrong. I don't want to suffer, I'm afraid. They felt this whirlwind of emotions, this mix of joy and apprehension. The fear that something so beautiful could, suddenly, slip through their fingers. The apprehension that this deep connection they felt could break unexpectedly. And it was this fear that made them hesitate, that made them question whether they should continue to give themselves so fully, or if it would be safer to protect themselves before something they feared, though it hadn't happened yet, would come to pass. They acted that way because they were completely lost in a sea of indecisions. The truth is, they carried such an intense internal conflict that it felt like each thought was a minefield, ready to explode at any moment. It was as if, instead of having control over their own life, they were at the mercy of a storm of emotions that left them insecure even about who they really were. Doubt surrounded them on all sides, anguishes that tormented them day and night, and in the midst of this chaos, they wondered if they would ever find peace within themselves. I need space, I need time, was what they repeated to themselves, in an almost desperate attempt to find some kind of clarity. The insecurity was so strong it seemed to suffocate them, and what many might see as a simple decision, for them, was an enormous weight, a reflection of everything they still needed to resolve within themselves. These feelings didn't arise out of nowhere. They have deep roots that go back to painful childhood experiences. Each trauma, each unhealed wound, built a barrier that made them see the world with eyes full of fear and distrust. They woke up every day feeling that the weight of these emotions was almost unbearable, as if they were carrying a backpack full of stones that only grew heavier over time. Even so, even after having distanced themselves, you continued to be present in their thoughts, in their heart, in a way they couldn't explain. It wasn't just a passing memory. It was a constant presence that, no matter how much they tried to ignore, they couldn't. There was a conflict within them. The desire to be close to you clashed with the need to protect themselves from more pain. They thought of you more often than they would like to admit, and this internal struggle left them even more confused and lost. The truth is, at that moment, they felt they had no other choice but to step back. Everything felt too heavy, and each decision was like another stone thrown on top of a mountain already about to collapse. The fear they felt, fueled by their past traumas, consumed every bit of their energy until they believed the only way out was to take a step back. But even so, you still occupied their thoughts, a proof that, even at a distance, you remained an important part of their life. Now, they're in a moment of extreme fragility, where confusion and pain seem to have taken over everything. Each choice, each movement, is a battle between the love they still feel for you and the need to find some kind of peace amid so much turmoil. The distance for them wasn't an easy solution, but rather a desperate attempt to ease the storm that had formed within them. And even with this distance, their heart still insists on thinking of you. It's a constant struggle between fear and love, and each day that passes, they try to understand and overcome the layers of insecurity that prevent them from being happy by your side. They distance themselves not because they wanted to, but because they felt they needed to, and that hasn't diminished their feelings for you. In fact, those feelings are still there, as strong as before, just buried under a mountain of fear and uncertainties that they are trying, little by little, to overcome. They were going through a tough time and, naturally, sought support from the people around them. They turned to friends for advice, but what they received was something that, at first glance, seemed like an expression of freedom. Oh, do whatever you want. However, what's important to realize here is that those words, despite appearing light and carefree, hide a lack of depth and empathy that they so desperately needed. Their friends weren't exactly the best influence for them at that moment, as they weren't willing to delve into the deeper issues affecting their heart. When they tried to talk about their feelings, the doubts that tormented them, and what truly mattered to them, the friends didn't ask the questions that could help them reflect more deeply. They weren't interested in understanding how they really felt or in exploring the roots of their anxieties. Instead, they offered superficial responses like, "Oh, do whatever you want, there are plenty of fish in the sea." Those words, no matter how well-intentioned, only reinforced the feeling that they were alone in their emotional journey, without the support needed to make more conscious and thoughtful decisions. There's a well-known saying that goes, "Tell me who you're with, and I'll tell you who you are." And in this context, it's clear that the company they kept wasn't the best for helping them find the answers they were seeking. Yes, their friends weren't, in fact, the best influences they could have had at this crucial moment in their life. They cared a lot about you. Their feelings were intense and genuine. However, something inside them changed, and they began to distance themselves, even though that didn't mean they had stopped thinking about you. In fact, their thoughts continued to revolve around you, but there was a mix of confused emotions that made them question the pace at which things were happening. They felt that everything was moving too fast and that they needed to make a decision about how they wanted to proceed. During this period of reflection, they sought in their friends the support they needed to clear their minds and better understand their own feelings. However, when they opened their heart, they realized that their friends weren't prepared to offer the kind of emotional support they needed. They didn't show true solidarity or interest in helping them explore their emotions in a deep and careful way. And because of that, they ended up making the difficult decision to distance themselves, even though they still thought about you a lot. They felt they were alone in their internal struggle, without anyone to share their doubts and anxieties in a meaningful way. And thus, the influence of friends, which should have been a support in moments like this, ended up being a factor that contributed to their withdrawal. This shows how essential it is to be surrounded by people who truly care, who are willing to listen to us and help us understand our feelings in moments of uncertainty. After all, it's these people who can make all the difference in how we face our emotional challenges and in the quality of the decisions we make throughout life. Because of this situation, they made an important decision in their life, choosing to move forward, determined to discover what the future holds for them. However, even with this choice to move on, there are still unresolved issues between you two. Despite having seemingly closed the door to the past and being on a new path, the truth is that their thoughts are still very much connected to you. They constantly think about what happened, revisiting the moments you shared. In their heart, there still exists a strong desire to come back, to try again, to regain what you had. They want a second chance, an opportunity to relive everything again, and deep down, it's only a matter of time before they find the strength to return and try again. The feeling they have for you is still very present, almost palpable, and this story that seems to have been left behind still lives intensely in their mind and heart. They haven't given up on you too, and it may be that their return happens at any moment. What they feel is real, and the desire to start over is something that continues to grow within them. This story between you two is not over. What's to come might surprise you. The message I want you to deeply absorb is that when this person returns to your life, it will be you who holds the power in your hands. It will be your decision which path to take, and this choice should be made with all the care and love that you deserve. I want you never to forget who you are, a remarkable person, full of light, and deserving of someone willing to walk together, hand in hand, towards a future built on partnership and true love. The options are always in front of you, and you have the freedom to choose what's best for your heart and your life. When this person comes back, look within and ask yourself what you truly desire. Make this decision based on what brings you peace, what nourishes your soul, and makes you genuinely smile. Don't be swayed by the urgency of the moment or others' expectations. What matters is your well-being, your genuine happiness. As for the future, you can believe that this person will reapproach you. They are going through an intense process of inner healing, and this will lead them to realize that the connection between you two is something rare and precious. They will understand that what you have is special, something that can't be found just anywhere or with just anyone. And it's precisely because of this that things will begin to change. Even though this person is now facing difficulties and carries a certain dissatisfaction, it's just a phase. This discomfort has prevented them from being completely open and honest, but know that this is a necessary process for their growth. Throughout this journey of self-discovery, they will find their way back to you, with a lighter heart, with more clarity about the feelings they have and the fears they needed to overcome. When this happens, they will be ready to share everything with you, from the deepest emotions to the most painful lessons they've learned. But more than that, they will be prepared to be truly sincere, without hiding anything, without reservations. And it's precisely at that moment that you will have the chance to decide what is best for your future. Always remember your worth. You are an incredible person, with a tremendous capacity to love and be loved. Don't let haste or pressure take you off this path. Give time, and when this reunion happens, listen to your heart. Trust your intuition, for it knows what's best for you. The decision you make should be the one that brings you peace and happiness, and I fully believe in your ability to make this choice with wisdom and love. I'll be here, always rooting for you, trusting in your power to decide what's best for your life, with all the care and respect you deserve. You are strong, and I know you'll do what's right for your well-being and future. Allow your spirit to absorb these words and feel them resonate deeply within you. The universe wants the best for you and will ensure a positive outcome, no matter what choice you make. Type, I absorb, receive, and accept my destiny and all that the universe has to offer me. To claim this message and the blessings contained within it for yourself, leave a positive comment for other viewers who may need a boost of positivity in their day. The universe sees this as an act of kindness. Let's lift each other up and create waves of good energy together. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and stay tuned for the important message that awaits you in the next video. May God and the universe illuminate your steps with peace, love, and faith. Amen.